I'm Dan Larson, and this is Max Factory's Figma One Punch Man in 4 minutes or less. One Punch Man is a 6-inch action figure from Japanese toy manufacturer Max Factory, so you're not going to find this piece at your local Target or Toys R Us. To be very specific, Saitama is the character, One Punch Man is the series, Figma is the action figure line, Max Factory is the manufacturer, and the final product is distributed by Bandai Visual, a subsidiary of Bandai. Bandai, the 4th largest toy company in the world, but look out, LEGO, you can't be number 3 forever. Saitama is a superhero who is so powerful he can defeat enemies with a single punch if he chooses to. The narrative conflict is built around the fact that he really does love being a superhero, but he's bored with the lack of any kind of challenge. He's painfully normal and insecure about everything in his life other than his ability to murderate Godzilla-scale monsters with a single punch, and takes great offense at any implication that he didn't earn that ability through his rigid physical training regimen. One Punch Man debuted as a webcomic back in 2009. It was so popular that it was adapted into an animated series in 2015, and just this year hit Netflix for the wider Western audience that may not have known that it existed until it started seeing pictures on Instagram late last year. In my defense, I still haven't seen Gurren Lagann, Attack on Titan, or any of the Dragon Ball series. You have to pick and choose your pop culture obsessions. There aren't enough hours to keep track of everything, and besides, 3/4 of my brain is filled with Superman, Star Wars, and Spider-Ham stuff, so there's not much room in there for anything else. This figure is as good as you could possibly have asked it to be. It comes with a variety of accessories, giving you a lot more flexibility than anything Hasbro or Mattel have to offer at this scale when it comes to getting some real personality and expression out of a figure. 2 different heads with completely tonally different facial expressions, 9 different hands, and a different set of arms so he can properly fold his arms, an innovation that has very likely been done on some other figure previously, but I personally have never seen that. It's something so small but is such a great inclusion for a figure like this. The folded arms thing is a pose you just can't pull off properly, even with figures that have double jointed elbows. I can barely remember how to do it properly if I really start to think about it. You just have to do it. You're basically you're tying a knot with your arms. Just do it! It's such an action figure fan indulgence, such a completely different mindset from the traditional, how do we make this thing as cheap as possible by including as little as possible. Boss, we can't get his arms into that folded position.
So make a second set of arms.
That's why you're the boss, boss. He also comes with a coffee mug that has the Hero Association logo on it and a clear plastic stand to get him into all kinds of dynamic punching and standing around gawking poses. He's got single jointed elbows and knees that are engineered with almost as much range of movement as double joints, toes, a neck that pivots in 2 different places. Heck, even his cape has 6 points of articulation and separates into 2 sections for maximum posability without taking the cloth goods route. I had zero interest in this figure before I burned through the entire first season on Netflix. My only complaint was that it ended and I still wanted more. If you've never even heard of One Punch Man, or you're not interested in the substantially higher cost of import figures, this is an easy pass, but if you spend your days training until your hair falls out, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, followed by a 10K every single day, then this is a must-have, so buy it if you see it, and if you see 2, leave 1 for the next collector. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, please hit subscribe, share this video, and let us know in the comments what other anime shows I should have watched already. Take it easy on the romantic drama. Stick with sci-fi, superheroes, and heavy action. The closer it is to Superman, Star Wars, and Spider-Ham, the more likely I am to watch it. Is there a Japanese Spider-Ham? What's the equivalent of that?
I hope so. Cut.